Are you avoiding something crucial in your English learning journey? In this video, we're going to have a look at one thing you must not avoid if you're looking to become a fluent English speaker. I'll walk you through some common habits that could be slowing down your progress and how you could overcome them. It's time to face your fears, take action, and unlock your full fluency potential. Hey, it's Andressa here, and today I'm going to talk to you about something that you are avoiding that is slowing your progress in English. It's not grammar, it's definitely not vocabulary, but it's something you are not doing. And trust me, we have all done it, me included. But if you're serious about reaching fluency and using English as a tool for more opportunities and success, then you must not avoid doing this thing, because this could be really holding you back. So the first thing we're going to talk about is avoiding speaking English. Ouch! Are you avoiding speaking English to other people? This is a trap, and a lot of English learners fall into this trap. They focus on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, everything else, but avoid speaking. Why is that? Why is it so easy for you to just watch English lessons, English videos like this one, or even movies, and enjoy them, love them, understand all of it? Or maybe you have to check some words here and there. So here you go, you're learning more new words. But when it comes to speaking, you simply avoid it. Trust me, I've been there and I know exactly how it feels. When I first moved to the UK in 2006, I avoided people. I started working in a supermarket, so I didn't really have to speak to people if I didn't want to, because I was doing my own thing and the only person I had to speak to was my manager. As months went by, I got so good at avoiding speaking English that people thought I had some speech impaired problems. But the longer I did it, the more difficult it became for me to speak. I had created this comfortable bubble around myself that I didn't really have to speak. And when I needed to speak to my manager, in my case, I would speak. And I became comfortable talking to him. But that was it. So when other people realized, hey, wait, she could speak, and her English is not even bad. So they started talking to me and we started building these friendships. And the more I started talking to people, the easier it became, the more naturally it came to me, the more friendships I made. So there is another way to start it. It has to start from speaking, and sometimes even speaking it badly, like very badly. But you have to start speaking, because learning more grammar rules, more vocabulary is not going to help you build fluency or your confidence to speak. It's simply going to help you learn some more grammar rules of a language you don't speak. I've taught students who completed the proficiency level English, but their spoken language was very elementary, because they never had the chance to elevate their spoken language, to really speak, interact, build friendships, relationships, and get to that deeper level of using a language. And here's another level of it, another layer, another depth of this. You probably avoid speaking to native speakers. It's something terrifying about speaking to a native English speaker. And I've noticed this in my students. When they realize I'm not a native English speaker, it's almost like, whew, okay, it's much better. I don't know what it is about it, but yeah, there is a fear involved with native English speakers. Almost like we fear that they will judge our accent, they will find our mistakes because they are experts of the language. But not every native English speaker is an expert of English. And trust me, they care less about your mistakes. But you shouldn't be afraid of speaking to a native. You should actually embrace that as a chance and opportunity When you speak to a native English speaker, you're exposed to a real life conversation. So you pick up phrases, slang, intonation, jokes, just different things that you never ever learn from a book. Just have a conversation with them. Initiate it, start it. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. They're not going to judge you. In fact, they don't even have time for that. Even if you tell a native speaker, oh, please, correct my mistakes, they're not going to. I mean, would you even enjoy a conversation where somebody is constantly stopping you and correcting a word or the way you said something? No thanks. Just keep the conversation going. So let's have a look at the psychology of this for a moment. Why do we actually avoid speaking in English? Or why do we avoid things in general? We avoid things that include some kind of discomfort. They take us out of our comfort zone. So if you don't feel comfortable speaking in English, that's discomfort to you. Speaking to someone in English is, well, there is an alarm going in your head, like, this is dangerous, this is bad. I mean, come on, get back to your comfort zone. But don't fall into that trap, because the only way to improve your English is by speaking and making those mistakes and building that confidence as you do it again and again and again. And it will slowly move from the discomfort zone to your comfort zone. Remember the first day at work? Think of that uncomfortable feeling. You walk in, you don't know anyone. You are thinking, oh, is what I'm wearing appropriate? Is everyone looking at me? I wonder if I will fit in here. I wonder if I'm actually able to do this job I got hired for. There's so many things going into your head because this thing is new and you're out of your comfort zone. Fast forward 1 year, you walk into the same place, a completely different person. Because what was once uncomfortable, new to you, is now just part of your routine. So the more you speak English, the more you take those opportunities to just speak, right? To anyone, then the more that becomes your comfort thing. This is just normal for you. There's nothing uncomfortable in what we normally do. So the only way to advance in your English and reach fluency is by not avoiding what feels like a hard step to do, like approaching someone and attending those meetings when they are in English, or applying for that job even though you will have to attend an interview for the first time in English. Do it for the first time. The second, it's going to feel slightly different. So remember, ladies, your journey to fluency is not just about learning more words and improving your grammar, but it's about facing your fears and not avoiding speaking in English, embracing your mistakes, and taking any opportunity that you can to speak in English and become comfortable in doing so. Make this uncomfortable thing feel comfortable to you. And the only way you can do that is through practice. And at English for Ladies, you can practice speaking regularly in a group of international ladies. If you want to find out more, click the link below.